ever wondered how secure your network really is? We live in a digital age where the lines between our physical and cyber worlds are increasingly blurred. As we rely more heavily on technology for our daily activities, the importance of network security cannot be overstated. Imagine your network as a fortress. Vulnerabilities in its defenses could allow malicious entities to breach its walls, leading to potentially catastrophic consequences. Here's where network security steps in. It's the watchful guardian, the impenetrable shield that safeguards your data from potential threats. And three elements form the cornerstone of this security: firewalls, intrusion detection and prevention systems, and virtual private networks. These tools each play a unique role in fortifying your network, offering a comprehensive defense strategy against cyber threats. So, buckle up. We're about to embark on a journey through the complex labyrinth of network security. As we dive deeper, you'll understand why these three elements are the backbone of network security. Firewalls, the unsung heroes of network security, are our first line of defense. Imagine them as the security guards of the digital world, always on duty, scrutinizing every bit of data that tries to enter or exit a network. Their main job? To block unwanted traffic and let the good guys in? Firewalls function as a filter between your computer network and the internet. They use defined rules to allow or block traffic. It's like having a bouncer at the door of a club, deciding who gets in and who doesn't based on a defined list of rules. Now, firewalls come in two flavors: hardware and software. Each has its own set of pros and cons. Let's start with hardware firewalls. These are physical devices that connect directly to your internet router. They are the bouncers, standing outside your network, protecting all devices connected to it. One of the main advantages of hardware firewalls is that they provide centralized security control. This means that all your devices are protected by a single firewall. However, this can be a double-edged sword. If the firewall is compromised, the entire network becomes vulnerable. On the other hand, we have software firewalls. These are programs installed on individual devices. They offer more personalized protection, guarding each device separately. While this can provide a more tailored security approach, it also means that each device needs its own software firewall installed and configured. This can become a bit of a hassle, especially in larger networks. So, which one is better? Well, that depends on your specific needs. If you're running a small business with a few devices, a hardware firewall might be your best bet. But if you're dealing with a larger network with various types of devices, a combination of both might be the way to go. Firewalls are the gatekeepers, the first line of defense in network security. They filter out a lot of the cyber nasties before they get a chance to infiltrate your network. But no system is perfect. So, firewalls form the initial protective layer. But what happens when a malicious entity gets past them? Intrusion detection and prevention systems, or IDS, IPS, act as the vigilant watchdogs in our network security. Now, let's dive into how these systems function and why they're indispensable in our ever-evolving digital landscape. Imagine the internet as a bustling city. Your network is your home in this vast metropolis. Just as you wouldn't leave your front door wide open, you don't want to leave your network vulnerable. This is where IDS and IPS come in. Intrusion detection systems, or IDS, are like the CCTV cameras of your network. They monitor the traffic moving in and out, looking for any suspicious behavior. When a potential threat is detected, the IDS springs into action, sounding the alarm and alerting the network administrators of the potential breach. These systems use predefined rules to identify potential threats. These rules are based on known malicious patterns and behaviors, such as repeated login attempts or unusual data transfers. But it's not only about identifying threats. IDS also helps in identifying the type of attack, which aids in taking the appropriate response. Now, sounding an alarm is great, but wouldn't it be even better if we could stop the intruder in their tracks? That's where intrusion prevention systems, or IPS, come into play. IPS is like the robust lock on your front door. It not only detects intrusion attempts but also takes proactive measures to prevent them. It can block IP addresses, close network connections, and even quarantine affected systems to prevent the spread of any potential harm. It's the bouncer at the door, keeping unwanted guests out. But it's not just about blocking threats. An effective IPS also ensures that legitimate traffic is not affected. This delicate balance between security and accessibility is what makes IPS a crucial part of network security. Timely alerts and responses are the backbone of effective network security. Imagine if the alarm at your home goes off, but you're away on vacation. The alarm itself won't stop the intruder. It's the response to the alarm that matters. Similarly, IDS IPS systems provide real-time alerts enabling network administrators to respond promptly to any potential threats. In a world where cyber threats are becoming increasingly sophisticated, the ability to detect, prevent, and respond to threats in real time is essential. IDS and IPS systems provide this capability, acting as the eyes and ears of your network, constantly on the lookout for any signs of trouble. With IDS IPS, we ensure that any malicious activity is not only detected but also prevented. Yet there's another crucial aspect of network security. Virtual private networks, or VPNs, are the cloaking devices of our networks. They're like invisible cloaks for our online activities, wrapping our data in a protective layer as it travels through the vast expanses of the internet. Let's start with the basics. Imagine the internet as a busy highway. Your data, emails, web browsing, file transfers are cars on this highway. Without any security, these cars are visible to everyone. They can see what make and model they are, where they're going, even who's driving. That's your unprotected data, visible to anyone with the means and desire to look. Now imagine if these cars could be made invisible. That's what a VPN does. It creates a secure tunnel for your data to travel through, invisible to prying eyes. This protective layer is created through a process called encryption. Encryption is like a secret language, understood only by your device and the VPN server. Even if someone could see your data, without the decryption key, it's all gibberish to them. But a VPN does more than just provide a secure tunnel, it also provides privacy. You see, every device connected to the internet has a unique address, called an IP address. This IP address can be used to track your location and online activities. When you connect to a VPN, your device's IP address is replaced with that of the VPN server. Your online activities appear to come from the VPN server, not your device. This makes it much harder for anyone to track your online activities. The role of VPNs in network security cannot be overstated. They protect your data from interception, tampering, and unauthorized access. They provide privacy by masking your IP address, and they allow you to securely use public networks, which are often riddled with security risks. Of course, not all VPNs are created equal. Some use stronger encryption methods than others. Some have more servers in more locations. Some keep logs of your activities, while others promise not to. Choosing the right VPN is a matter of understanding your needs and doing a bit of research. It's important to remember that while VPNs provide a significant level of security, they're not a magic bullet. They can't protect you from malware or phishing attacks. They can't prevent you from downloading dangerous files or visiting risky websites. And they can't protect your data once it leaves the VPN server. That's why it's important to pair a VPN with other security measures, like antivirus software and safe browsing practices. But despite these limitations, VPNs remain a crucial tool in our network security toolkit. They give us the ability to control our online visibility, to protect our data as it travels through the digital wilderness, and to maintain our privacy in an increasingly connected world. VPNs give us the confidence to use public networks without fear of exposing sensitive information. They are the invisible cloaks that keep our online activities secure and private. So we've explored the triad of network security: firewalls, IDS, IPS, and VPNs. Let's take a moment to summarize. First, firewalls are gatekeepers, scrutinizing incoming and outgoing traffic, allowing or denying based on predefined rules. They're the first line of defense, standing guard at the network's edge. Then we have intrusion detection and prevention systems, or IDS and IPS. These are our vigilant watchdogs, constantly monitoring network traffic. They detect potential threats, prevent attacks, and alert us to any suspicious activity. They're our eyes and ears, always on the lookout for signs of trouble. Lastly, virtual private networks, or VPNs. They provide a secure and private connection over a public network. Like a secure tunnel, they encrypt data, ensuring its safe passage from source to destination. Remember, a secure network is not a luxury, it's a necessity. So, keep your network secure and stay safe in the digital world.